Well, welcome to our program today. My name is Dr. Sherrie Walton, and I help busy professionals go from purpose to publish and profits in 90 days. Today, I am here with none other than best-selling author, Melma Walker. Welcome to our program today.
Yay.
She is the author of Jewels to Live By, The Dynamics of a Mother and Daughter. So we wrote her book last year. She was a part of the 90-day program, and I'm so excited that she made Amazon bestseller. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Congratulations to that. And I know that there are so many other things in store for you. So go ahead and introduce yourself to our viewers today.
Awesome. Thank you for this opportunity. And I tell you, Dr. Walton, it has been tremendous in this process from beginning to end and after. A little bit about myself. I am a wife, a mother, and of one child, and I am a woman that seeks to do the will of God in everything that I do. I am originally from Chicago, Illinois, and moved here to Houston almost 13 years ago. And the passion for ministry to women has never stopped. Actually, the Lord gave me the idea for Jewels when I was in Bible college. I don't know if I put that in the book. I can't remember. And I was actually in prayer, and the Lord dropped that in my spirit, and we're talking 1990 something.
Wow.
And I never forgot it, because when the Lord gives you a rhema, it sticks to you. And I'm actually seeing that come into fruition slowly but surely, because it's all in His time. And so that's the backstory about myself, and I'm an educator as well.
That's right. You're a full-time teacher. I'm actually interviewing you on one of your breaks. So thank you for taking the time. When we talk about busy professionals, you have a busy schedule. So I appreciate you for taking this time out to talk to us today. Working with you was such a joy. I have to say, you were one of the most peaceful people that I have ever met in my life. Just the lightness of your voice, even when you got aggravated or when the process got a little tough, you just kind of just breathed your way through it. You talked yourself through it, and you were ready to go. So thank you for being a joy to work with. So like I said, we're excited about your book. It's been out for a year now, almost a year.
Yeah.
And so I know we're celebrating that 1-year anniversary.
Exactly.
So congratulations for that. I know that, again, this is just the beginning of things to come. So tell us a bit. So what motivated you to write your book?
Okay, as an educator, I started a mentoring program at my school entitled Jewels. And in that program, I watched the behaviors of girls and interviewed them and spoke to them, and I built a relationship. And in doing so, I realized that the behavioral issues that we saw sometimes was due to the relationship between them and their mothers. It was not there. It was null and void. And so that prompted the initial passion to write this book. And also from that, the aspect of myself losing my mother and realizing that relationship, it propels us further than we really realize when it's solid and secure in what we need to be successful women.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And your book goes deep into really helping moms and girls, understanding that relationship. And when they get a copy, I wanted to definitely throw a promo or to promote the audience to get a copy of your book. There are a lot of great solutions in this book, and I was so excited and honored to be a part of the project. So you talked a little bit about the message, sort of what you just said, but tell us of how it incorporates into your purpose in life and your organization, Jewels.
Well, it incorporates with the purpose, because Jewels stands for Gems Entangled with Everlasting Love and Secure. And with that, the book gives, like Dr. Walton just said, it gave a great insight as far as how the young ladies, the mothers as gems, can be entangled with the love of God, and they can express that love to their children in the way God has called. And the girls can be entangled with the love of God and express that love and build that relationship with their mothers. And so that is how the book aligns with my purpose and the continuation of this purpose. Because relationships, as we know, it's the foundation of everything that we do. And we want those home relationships to start off as solid as they can be.
That's awesome. One of the things I remember that you opened the book was about that the relationship is not just a maternal mother, right? You mentioned that the relationship with the girls were other women. Tell me about some of those other roles that women can play to help with these relationships with the girls.
Okay, we in the book we spoke about the spiritual mother. If you go to church and you have that mother, and not necessarily older than yourself, some people just have that innate spirit of a mother, just to care for and nurture, and so and then we also spoke about the godmother, or let's see,
The aunts, the sisters,
the sisters,
the
right,
stepmothers.
everyone, because we know that other family members sometimes have to step in and say, hey, I got your daughter, I'm gonna take her out this weekend and we're gonna have a conversation. And those relationships are important. So we should, and again, it goes back to don't burn the bridges of other relationships. And because you never know when you might need that aunt, or when you might need the cousin, or the sister that might be a few years older, you're the last one, and you might need that person to, hey, I'm going through this, what do I do, at this point in my life. And mothering, I believe, as a mother myself, I don't know when you're at a point of you're adequate without a mother figure in your life. And I'm 40 something, and I even asked the Lord to put the mother figures, being as my mother is no longer here, and he does it. He has done it. Put mother figures in my life because I respect that role. I respect that wisdom from whomever God, because I don't have all the answers. And I think that's another aspect in the book we talked about, if I'm not mistaken, that we can glean from other people to better ourselves in whatever role it could be. As a businesswoman, and that other person has has experience, or if you want to say, quote unquote, that mothering to help you. Hey, this is what you need to do as a role of an entrepreneur, or this is what. That's still a mothering spirit. And we thank God for those women who are secure in who they are and say, hey, I saw you posted that, and that flyer doesn't look right. You need to take that down and and I need that, because I don't have all the answers. I'm glad I don't, because again, it goes back to, I love building quality relationships in my life, because I know without that, we can never grow to be what we're saying. God had He had an awesome plan when he put a woman and a man together to build a foundation for knowing how to interact, whether it was good like Cain and Abel, but we were able to see that relationship at the end of the road come together and say, okay, we can still build. The covenant won't be broken just because of this person's situation. And that's what we're learning. And I hope that when you are able to get my book and other books that Dr. Walton has assisted in, that you'll see how that relationships are paramount in our lives. And that's the basis of it.
Well, awesome. I have to tell you all, as a side note, she's a preacher. So you can see what she's a school teacher, educator by day. She's a preacher by night. So.
Yes, amen. I felt that one.
I love it. And the amazing thing, and what I like so much, my passion being a part of these books is to see you all birth this, and I was just as excited as you were about the book and just seeing it come to life, because I always feel that there's so much wisdom on the inside of us, and we are subject matter experts in something, right? Although even education, that may be something you write about later, but your organization and your purpose was about helping women and girls grow. So you wrote a book based on your purpose. And that's something that I like to talk to authors about. It's not just necessarily your profession. That is a way that you can write a book, but to write about your purpose and something that you're passionate about, when you speak on it, you light up. And that was something I noticed in the writing process with you. You would light up, like bringing the answers that you have, finding solutions to the struggles that you talked a lot about what the girls are going through in school. I mean, I was shocked at some of the things that you shared. So this book is definitely hard hitting. It deals with suicide. It deals with cutting. It deals with sex. It deals with self-esteem. It deals with a lot of hard hitting issues that we need to be more vocal about, especially, I know you're in church. There's something that we need to talk about. So I appreciate you, for telling your story or just talking through girls to get them through the process. This is a book that organizations need. And this is something that we're definitely going to be championing. So anyone that's watching today, if you have a girls organization, if you attend a church, a community center, anything where there are young girls from the ages of 6 almost to 18, and their mothers and the women that are involved in their lives, this is a book that you can relate to. Yeah. Awesome. So you made Amazon bestseller.
Yes.
How did that make you feel?
Oh man, I was overwhelmed with just appreciation. Because I mean, it was it was a lot of work, but it pushed me. And so when I saw that, I was like, wow, that is awesome. The work pays off. When you see it in the end. So it was great. And I'm seeing how that does help you in other ways as well. So, yes.
It pays off, right? It's something. Now, how long had you thought about writing a book before we started the process?
I've always wanted to write a book. I didn't know how it was going to happen. But I've always wanted it. I don't know if I thought that this would be the topic, but I've always had a desire to write a book, and I'm glad this was the topic.
That's awesome. And that's something that we worked through, in our first sessions together, really finding out what it is that you can write right now, because you have probably another 10 books in you,
Yes.
So having someone, and this is, why I enjoy this, to help to hone in on a particular subject and then grow from there. This does not limit you or put you in a box. Right. This is something to give you your kick, your step into the authorship world. So congratulations for the Amazon bestseller. So tell us what's next for you.
Okay, well, what's next is my workbook that Dr. Walton also assisted me with. That will be on Amazon May 4th. I was nominated, and I was shocked about this, for the 2018 Indie Author Legacy Awards. And I'm in 2 categories: relationship and I believe family. So I am excited, and I'm believing God when I get to Baltimore, everything will go well. I'm a finalist right now, so I know He has everything under control. But just to even go for the experience, that's what will be awesome.
That is awesome. Yes. I'm sorry, I cut you off. Keep going. Keep giving your testimony.
Okay. And the next thing, I'm having a mother and daughter event May 18th at Long Star College on Victory Avenue from 10 till about 1:30. And we're having some dynamic speakers, fashion show, just trying to keep it simple this year. Probably no dressing up, just to engage, you know. And I think Dr. Walton did something like that where it was just casual. And sometimes, I mean, I like to dress up, but sometimes casual is good.
Yes.
So that's what's, and then I know there's other things coming, and I look forward to working with Dr. Walton again.
That is awesome. Listen, that I always tell people they don't believe, and I know maybe you weren't even a believer at first. I said, once you write a book, it's going to open so many doors. It's something about writing a book that unlocks things that have been kind of things that you probably haven't even thought about. You're like, oh, well, maybe one day. You wrote the book, you stepped out on faith, you became Amazon bestseller. Now you're nominated for an author in 2 categories. That is phenomenal.
Yes.
So what would you tell someone watching that's on, thinking about maybe they have a book, they're not really sure? What type of advice would you give them?
Keep pressing, don't give up, believe in yourself, and everything else will work out. Ask for what you need. We have not because we ask not. And I know that if it's in your heart to do, he's going to work it all out. He loves us. We're his children. So don't give up. Don't let fear get in there, and just keep moving and keep moving. Take your breaks, but keep moving.
And we work through some of those fears together, and that's what I liked about it. They come up. That's a part of the process. So how did you work through some of those fears?
Well, I kept, let's see, what did I do? I prayed. Oh, yeah. And Dr. Watson said, hey, sometimes I fast. And I said, well, amen. I didn't think of that. I know how to do it, but yeah. And I tell you, that encouragement from Dr. Watson to, hey, let's put this back into the perspective. God gave it to you, so let's throw it back on his lap. That's great. I know that helped me because I think more things started to come after that.
Yes. Birthing. You're in the birthing room. We're like, we got to push this out and finish this. So, there's so much more to come. Sometimes we stop our process because of fear. Because we don't know what to do. And that's why I like going through these one-on-ones and connecting with the authors individually, because I know it's the nurse, right? I'm the midwife. I know what it takes to have this baby.
Right. And I'm glad I did it because it's an experience that I'll never forget. And I look for it again, like I said, to the next time.
That's awesome. So tell the audience how they can connect with you and purchase your book.
Okay, Jewels to Live By is on Amazon, and you can purchase it there, Kindle or paperback. And you can reach me at www.jewels.mw.com.
Awesome. Say that one more time for me, please, that website.
Okay, www.jewels-mw.com.
Awesome. Well, Ms. Walker is available to speak at your events if you're looking to buy the book for your organization, for your church, for your girls group, the Girl Scouts, Jack and Jill, any organization, your sorority. It is Mother's Day. This is a perfect time to give this book as a gift for Mother's Day. Invest in someone's life today. Make this Mother's Day not just about the flowers and the candy, the things that go away and dissolve, that die. This book is something that will last for eternity. And I love the fact that she put her written legacy. This is now her imprint in the world that she was here. Ms. Melma Norwood Walker was here. And it's something that she's able to, the cover of the book is her and her daughter. So that's a legacy within their family. She has pictures of her mom, dedicated it to her mom who's no longer with her. It has so much sentimental value, and you all would definitely want to be a part of her. She's a phenomenal speaker, a beautiful woman, mentorship, leadership. She's the one to go to. So I thank you so much for sticking with us today. And if you are tired of being the only one that benefits from your purpose and ready to go from purpose to publish, contact me today. I am Dr. Sherrie Walton. My website is www.IamSherriewalton.com. That's SHERRIE. I am Sherriewalton.com. Thank you so much for joining us, and you all have a blessed and amazing day. Bye-bye.